Welcome to a brand new episode of my personal video blog. During this season I will be racing for Team Bleekemolen in the Mobile 1 Porsche Supercup. This is the highest ranked one-make racing series in the world, where I expect myself to climb further up the ladder to become a professional racing driver. Previously you could see how I got to my first top 10 finish on the British track of Silverstone. This track was entirely new for me, as are a lot of tracks that are included in this year's Porsche Supercup calendar. This time we had a race on a track I know very well from my previous years of racing, the German Hockenheim ring. This weekend I have a really good chance to do very well, and hopefully I can use the good momentum we have from Silverstone to get to an even better result. So as you can see, we are in wet conditions here on Hockenheim. It's my first time that I drove the Supercup car in wet conditions, just in free practice now. And it was extremely slippery. We chose to run only on used rain tires, and that made a huge difference compared to the guys who ran on new tires. But now we're gonna use the data we gathered today and make sure we have a good setup for tomorrow, when we're gonna put new rain tires on in qualifying and hopefully get a good lap there and get a good starting position for the race on Sunday. So we're gonna clean up the car, make sure the setup is all right, and then we're gonna go into tomorrow and see what happens. This weekend is extra special because Porsche is celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Porsche Supercup. To celebrate this amazing achievement, Porsche has organized a special dinner party on Friday, where all the important people from Porsche, Porsche Motorsport and the Porsche Supercup will be present to share their experiences in this amazing racing series throughout the years. Also, Porsche has invited a special guest driver to make a star appearance in this weekend's race. To celebrate that, they invited no one other than Formula 1 driver, or ex-Formula 1 driver Nick Heidfeld to star in the VIP guest car this weekend. So let's see if I can be the Formula 1 driver this weekend. So that was one of the most exciting qualifying sessions I had so far. It was very wet in the beginning. It started raining very heavily just in front of the pre-practice, just before pre-practice when we were in pre-grid. And the track got soaking wet in like 5 minutes time. So as soon as the qualifying started, it stopped raining and the sun came out again, but the track was so wet that we had to start on rain tires. Did one time lap, and then got into the pits again and just waited and saw what was going to happen with the track. It started drying out very fast, and it was kind of a gamble if it would be dry enough for slicks. But we had to try it, so I was one of the first guys to go out on slick tires with like 9 minutes left on the clock, and it worked out very well. The track dried out very smoothly, and I could start building my pace and got faster and faster and faster, and my last lap was the fastest, and I got a little mistake in it, but still qualified P8, my best result yet. Good in the top 10, and hopefully I can use this starting position to get a good race result tomorrow, well in the top 10 as well.
Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys.
That's what you call unlucky, I guess. I started from P8 and had a very good start, and after the first two corners where there were a lot of collisions with guys in front of me as well as behind me, I could bump up to P3, so I'm running for a podium position, and I was very happy at that point, and I was like, yeah, well, let's go for this race and try to make a podium position. Then I noticed that my left front tire wasn't giving me the grip that it should, and after 2-3 laps my tire was completely empty, you know, there was no air in them. I had a puncture, so I had to go into the pit for a new one. Got back on the track 19th, and I'm thinking a minute behind the rest of the guys, so I had to drive very fast to try and gain them. but I couldn't. It was too far away, so I finished 19th. I know I'm fast enough to do a good top 10 and maybe even top 5 race results, but I just need a little bit more luck to actually get those places. Next time in a new episode of my personal video blog, we will go to another completely new track for me, the Hungaroring in Budapest, Hungary. Stay up to date and follow my racing career by frequently checking my website jeroenmul.nl or follow me on Twitter.